Alright, let's continue.
Just a moment. I almost forgot to give you your world map. It's standard issue for all DODA agents. I'm sure it will come in handy in your pursuit of Director pardon me, the former Director Kresnik.
To call you.
Oh, 50,000.
I have bad news. It's payback time. You've broken the fifth.
Vera from Spurious Corporation here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. As a dimensional agent, you've been assigned the task of eliminating it. This is your first mission, so please make sure that you're fully prepared. Then come to the Spurious building.
Think we'll find Glasses Guy there? Oh, or maybe the spirit that lives in the land of Canaan.
Got some time to kill?
Why? Uh-oh. He's about to ask a favor, and it's not gonna be pretty.
Those reporters' instincts of yours are right on the money.
Now he's just kissing up. This favor must be a doozy.
I'm about to go to work is all. Mind lending a hand?
You'd never guess from looking at him, but Alvin's actually a fruit merchant. He buys his stuff fresh from Riza Maxia and wholesales it to grocers in Olympias.
We just got started, so we're still in the early stages of making connections and nabbing clients. I could use some help.
That sounds like a pain.
Come on, not every job has to be an adventure. Just pretend you're shoppers passing by and follow my lead, okay?
This sounds like a racket.
Great, I'll go work my magic. Remember, we don't know each other.
What are we getting into? Thanks for being such a good sport about all this, Luker.
Sure, your customers might say they're fine with your fruit, but wouldn't you sell more if it was fresher and tastier?
I doubt they'd even know the difference.
Let's find out. Excuse me, sir, ma'am. Care to try some samples? What do you think? Notice a difference between them?
one on the right's nice and sweet. The one on the left, not so much.
You think so, huh? What about you, sir? Which do you prefer?
The one on the left is better.
The left? Really?
Luger here likes his fruit on the sour side.
That means the one on the right was extra sweet.
Okay, you sold me. I'll start stocking your oranges on a trial basis.
A wise businessman. Hey! Get away from me!
A fight? I know that voice. We should go too. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm telling you, I'm just here on business. I'm not causing any trouble, all right?
That's for us to decide, bub. Don't you Riza Maxians understand the concept of boundaries?
That's why I'm here. I've come to negotiate a partnership with Skylark Exchange.
Whatever. No one wants your crap. You okay?
Hey,
Alvin!
please, let me talk to Mr. Arthas at Skylark Exchange.
Weren't we clear?
Careful. It's a crowded street.
We're not about to let any stray lead hit the Skylark Exchange. The Riza Maxian and his friends, though? That's a different story.
Aha!
Huh?
You maniacs would risk a bloodbath on public streets? Prepare for judgment from an elite junior agent of the Spurious Corporation. Oh, you guys. Why am I not surprised?
Hey! We haven't done anything.
Enough of your lies!
This guy's nutso!
Relax, he's just knocked out.
With a double-bladed sword?
I hit him with the flat of it, I swear. Ow!
Sure you did.
Just fix it up! You ready? Wheel pillar! Bubble blast!
Not today!
Phantom edge! Hammer! Lightning flash! Turspin! Phantom edge! Eat it! Lightning flash! Layup! Oh yeah, I feel it! Armor crusher! Crushing angle! Already in the field! Crushing angle! Crushing angle! Phantom edge! Still need practice.
I hope the guard's all right.
Yeah. The guard's just
Jesus
unconscious.
Christ.
This is...
I'm getting stronger. You think you can assault a junior agent and mosey off? This isn't over!
Ivor, maybe you should mosey off.
Huh?
Hello, officer. I'd like to report a nutcase swinging swords at people. Yeah, he keeps saying he's an agent or something.
See? This is what happens when you make a scene. I sure hope you've learned your lesson now.
What a weirdo. Some people just never change.
At least you're safe. Gotta be sure to watch yourself around here.
Yeah. What is this? So, you all know each other?
No, we're just getting acquainted.
Right then. Sorry for you, but the deal's off.
Aw, I'm sorry. You had him hooked, too.
No biggie. Plenty more potential customers where he came from.
Did you blow another deal?
Huh? Oh, that was nothing. Don't worry about it.
You sure? You've lied through your teeth so much that it makes me wonder if you're ever telling the truth. Anyhow, I've got to run. Catch you later.
Sure.
He didn't really mean that.
Maybe he's right.
I can't believe you let that get to you.
We go back a ways.
They're like the best of buddies.
Come on, I wouldn't go that far. But I just don't want any more relationships based on lies.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
Well, so much for the job. Didn't exactly work out, but thanks.
Oh my god, I forgot all about this music. Such good music. Oh, there's a big creature. I don't know if I'm ready for it.
Come on, Bunnykins. Let's go for a stroll.
Are you and that stuffed animal ever apart?
Bunnykins is my bestest friend. Thank you so much for getting me one. Daddy said they were sold out everywhere.
I can't take all the credit. Mommy got lucky with her raffle tickets is all. But it's mostly because you were such a good little girl. That's why Bunnykins came to you.
Of course. You gotta be good, or Bunnykins won't be your buddy.
Ah, so that's the Bunnykins thing that has everyone in a tizzy.
It seems as popular in Olympias as it is in Risa Maxia. It's so hot right now that it's sold out everywhere. Isn't Bunnykins just the cutest?
I you like that sort of thing.
You don't like bunnykins?
Bunnykins is for babies. It's sold out everywhere anyway, and I'm broke.
That's no problem. If you're a good kid, bunnykins will come to you.
How?
That's a secret, but it's true.
What a bunch of bunk. I'm mostly good, and I asked bunnykins to come to me 1,000,000 times.
Hey, Luger? Would you be willing to help me find a bunnykins?
You want one too?
No, it's not for me.
You want to get one as a present for Elle?
Yes.
It would make her year.
Oh, it's from Luna.
One of your schoolmates?
No, Luna lives in Olympias.
Luna isn't even a real name.
She's my pen pal.
So you've only communicated via text?
Yeah, I sent a message to Luna by accident one day, and we've been pen pals ever since. She knows all sorts of stuff. She always gives me the best advice.
Sounds like she's an excellent pen pal.
Yeah, she seems so grown up. She's almost like a big sister. And that's why.
Elise wants to be a big sister to Elle, like Luna is to her.
Before I met all of you, I was all alone. No mom, no dad. I would have given anything for a family. I know Elle feels the same way.
Sounds like you're well on your way to becoming a big sister. You and Elle are practically sisters already.
Even your names are alike. Elle and Elise.
Huh? They are?
Now that you mention it.
Just the first 2 letters. Oh, and the last one.
Indeed.
Anyway, if I get a lead on a bunnykins, I'll let you know.
Don't let us down, Luger.
I told you that's a company secret.
But my lips are sealed. You must know what happened to Julius, right?
Mr. Kresnik.
Luger, hey!
Word around the water cooler is a certain someone just got hired as an agent. Congratulations! Like big bro, like little bro, right? I know how much you wanted the job.
Thanks.
Why's the lone lady here? Just gossiping with my twin sis. Oh, you do look alike.
Hey.
Nova, we've got work to do.
Yeah, I know. I should probably get back to bean counting. Oh, almost forgot. Let's all get together to celebrate your new job whenever you're free.
Can't believe he told us all about that fractured dimension stuff.
Obviously, he wants us to come along.
I can't drag you all into this.
We're already in it. If the fractured dimensions really are interfering with Spyrite technology and endangering this world, then there's no way I'm sitting out this fight. And that means we need your help.
Okay.
Very well. You may all assist Mr. Kresnik in this operation. However...
Everything must be kept in the strictest confidence, am I correct?
I'm glad we have an understanding. Now, allow me to commence the briefing.
Cool. Agent talk.
The object of each DODA operation is to infiltrate a fractured dimension and destroy its divergence catalyst. All fractured dimensions form around a catalyst. It could be an object, or perhaps an entity.
So, how do we find it then?
It's typically the object or entity that differs the most from its original nature in the prime dimension. You'll need to be cautious, particularly when the divergence catalyst attaches itself to a person. I've transmitted the coordinates of the target rift to your GHS. Use it to enter the fractured dimension.
I guess this explains that funny feeling we've all been having.
It's Triglav Central Station.
I suppose it would follow that this is the rift.
But are we really in a whole other world right now? It doesn't look any different to me.
We've confirmed your entry into the fractured dimension. Commence your search for the divergence catalyst.
But how do we search for it?
Allow me to explain.
We need to look for whatever seems most out of place in the dimension, right?
Correct. The catalyst should reveal itself when anyone with a chromatus approaches.
And if we destroy it, the world will disappear.
Exactly. But there's a catch. Only the wielder of a chromatus can destroy the catalyst.
Wait, really?
So the only one who can find and destroy these catalysts
is Luger.
Well, that kind of takes the fun out of it.
One last thing. So long as the divergence catalyst exists, you cannot return to the prime dimension.
You never told us that! I guess there really is no turning back, huh?
So much for goofing off on the job.
The train to Oscorp will be departing from Platform 1 shortly. Again, the train to Oscorp will be departing from Platform 1.
The Oscorp train's still running?
Maybe in this alternate dimension, the hijacking never took place.
We cannot just blithely assume that. We have much to learn about this world.
It is fishy that Oscorp's still in one piece.
Let's investigate in two groups.
Okay, Jude and I will ask around town.
Luger, you handle Oscorp.
We're on it. These freckled dimensions don't seem all that different to me.
Not at first glance, in any case.
So it seems Luger's chromatus is the key to destroying these fractured dimensions.
And our job is to gather information and support Luger in combat.
Yes, we'll do everything we can to help.
We're the wind beneath your wings!
You guys aren't scared of Luger's weird powers? Like, at all?
We have something of a knack for encountering weirdness.
The Lord of Spirits, dimensional breaches...
Talking stuffed animals?
I bet Jude said pretty much the same thing, didn't he?
You called it. He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it still scares me to be destroying worlds.
Myself as well. The enormity of such a deed is almost more than I can grasp.
But we've been through too much to turn back now. Whatever the sin we have to bear.
Oh wow, I never noticed that this was the same music as,
There's a train station connected to the plant
I think
itself?
it's the next chapter's
For the
dungeon
easy
as well.
transportation of goods, I suspect. When it comes to business, Olympius doesn't play games.
I love this music.
What's a natural resource plant?
It's a factory that puts out veggies and stuff like that.
Puts out weird vibes, too.
It's pretty standard for Olympias. Well, except for its size. None of the others are this big.
Well, if it isn't Alfred.
How the hell?
You'd address the heir of the Sven family like that? Or has your mind strayed to a time when you were still the legitimate heir?
Are you telling me you're the heir?
You know this guy?
Knew him, more like it.
It appears he has confused you with the Alvin of this world.
He looks like a bigwig to me. If you act all buddy-buddy with him, maybe he'll let us in.
They don't really have that kind of relationship.
Is it inappropriate? How come you even know that word?
Don't forget we're in a fractured dimension. It just might work.
Right. Forgive me, Uncle. I must have forgotten my place.
You are forgiven.
I was hoping you'd give my friends a tour of your amazing plant.
Why not? Oscor's success will only serve to broaden the Sven family's influence, cousin. You'd better start acting the part. Poor Leticia is quite upset over your lack of decorum.
Mom?
Indeed, she's had it with your constant gallivanting.
She's alive.
Who are these people?
My entourage. They're quite a bunch, yeah?
The world is full of dubious sorts looking to sponge off of us. You should choose your friends more carefully.
They don't get much more dubious than yours truly. Nothing, Uncle. Thanks for the advice.
As you know, the great spirit Aska was thought to be nothing more than legend. That is until I found, captured, and bent it to my will. Aska's spirit power is more than sufficient to operate this facility in its entirety.
I've never even heard of that spirit before.
I have no doubt spirits will become a crucial resource in Olympias, a very key to its future.
Hey, my uncle's not the catalyst, is he? So, do you keep Aska down in the basement here, or what?
There is no basement. Aska's imprisoned in the central portion of the dome.
Well then... That was disrespectful, huh?
Alvin, was that really necessary?
Well, if he's not the divergence catalyst, then I'd put my money on that Aska spirit being it. But it's not like he was gonna sit back and let us thwack it, right?
Indeed. And after all, we did come here.
To put this world out of commission. Isn't that right, Luger?
I feel kind of bad for your uncle.
That's sweet of you, kid.
I suppose.
Look at the size of the tomatoes.
Want to see how many I can fit in my mouth?
I bet Julius would love to see this.
Oh, Class's guy likes tomatoes? Funny, so does Daddy. But I think they're gross. So when Daddy makes soup, he does two kinds. Gross-style soup with tomatoes and L-style soup without them.
I can't believe that Olympias has great spirits too.
In fossil or spyrite form, sure, I could see that. But a physically manifested great spirit? Didn't see that coming.
I would imagine that its existence here is only due to this being a fractured dimension.
What kind of spirit is Aska supposed to be?
It's said to be the great spirit that commands the power of light.
I hope its temperament is sunny too.
I've learned not to expect too much from the temperaments of great spirits. I've had a bad experience or two.
Tell me about it.
Rowan, are there many other great spirits?
Well, we've encountered the 4 great spirits of earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as the great spirits Celsius of ice and Volt of lightning. I've also read about Shadow, the great spirit of darkness, and Pluto, ruler of the underworld.
And don't forget Muse, and then Lord Maxwell, who rules over them all.
That's what most people believe. But some scholars believe there may be a great spirit even stronger than Maxwell.
Stronger than Maxwell? Do they mean Kronos?
I believe the possibility is high.
Well, let's hope we never run into that guy then.
They can grow trees and doors? That's incredible!
What's...
All right.
Link to the
Chibo can turn into a backpack!
Yep!
Hey, I got my own backpack too.
What's inside of it?
Pretty stones I found. You've gotten strong.
Doesn't look like they're here to shake hands.
Trustworthy performance! A fantastic victory.
Guess.
I've gotta get stronger!
I know you can do it!
Let's be sure to keep this up.
I'll keep getting...
An old dog. This must be where they manage plant growth.
Look at the size of that eggplant!
It's like looking in a mirror. How'd you... Hope you don't mind.
Man, I feel good.
I've gotta get strong.
An old dog.
So if I remember correctly, you can't go directly into that room. Or I can. Okay.
Alvin, is that what I think it is?
Sure looks like it, but it's out of reach.
Looks...
There!
It's so bright.
Is that Asuka? Ruga!
I got this.
I can't believe you'd sink this low, Alfred. You'd sabotage my life's work.
Hey, knock it off!
Such gall! No! Asuka!
So much power.
Another fight with a great spirit, huh?
This is not what you wanted.
Don't be ridiculous.
Try shooting it.
cooled his jets.
Oh, my eyes!
They're all tingly.
I do hope we didn't get sunburned.
You got...
Come on. It would seem Aska wasn't the catalyst either.
What are you gonna do with Aska now?
Will you let it go?
But without Aska here to power it, they'll shut down the factory.
Uh-huh, and a lot of people depend on this place.
Release it.
Scion of Kresnik. The land of Canaan. Do you yet seek it?
It can talk.
If you wish to live with us in harmony, as your ancestor did so many years ago, you must hasten your journey. It has been nearly 2 millennia, but time grows short. Origin cannot continue purifying souls much longer.
Origin?
The one and only Great Spirit of the Void.
The Great Spirit Origin, huh? Interesting. Can't say that name's come up before.
What are you babbling about? You fools! Do you have the slightest idea what you've done? Without Aska to power this plant, hundreds of thousands of people will starve to death. Why would you throw Olympias' future away on a whim like that?
Is there no limit to the arrogance your kind will exhibit? I understand now why Kronos feels the way he does.
What in the...
Swing and a miss. Don't ask. How about you?
Nothing.
But we did overhear a weird rumor. Someone saw a spirit in the wasteland beyond Helioborg. Said it looked like a woman with flowy hair.
Wait, that sounds like... It's near the dimensional breach. Let's check it out.
You all go on without me. I would like to give Gilland a proper burial.
I'll stay and help you.
What's the point? This world's gonna go poof soon anyway.
Because it's important. To you, in particular.
Yeah. Thank you. If I recall correctly, Usal High Road lies just beyond Helioborg.
Yeah. I just hope that info we got is reliable.
Don't mess up my big scoop!
Pushing forward! Hammer out!
We got this!
Dragon shot! Tiger blade! Tiger shot! At your head!
Time for our friendship pose. Peace.
Love!
Oh, be consistent.
How are things looking in town?
The town and its residents both appear exactly as they do in our world. The only difference is that no one seems to be aware of Riza Maxia's existence.
But outside of that, everyone seems to be living the exact same lives. The same earth, the same ocean, the same sky. Luger, if you destroy this dimension, doesn't that mean...
Everyone within it will die.
We'd be killing millions of people.
Don't make it into such a big deal. This place isn't even supposed to exist. It fractured off our own dimension. We're just setting things right.
Yeah, but still...
If you let sentiment sway you, you'll never be able to get the job done.
Well, I guess you're more of an adult than I am.
You didn't need to provoke her like that.
I think I kinda did. Someone needs to be the bad guy, and I've had more practice than most. After all, it wouldn't be fair to let poor Luger take all the heat for this.
Thanks.
Can't believe we managed to slip right through like that.
Yeah, this time. These fractured dimensions are still a real pain.
Try slashing it! Try using wind!
Phew! What a fight!
Now I have the strength to protect... I knew it wouldn't be so easy to find.
Oh, come on. Let's at least keep moving forward.
What's the matter with Jude?
It might be because of Mila.
Mila?
She's,
This is where the breach was before, right?
Did it vanish once the schism got dispersed?
You know, maybe it was never here at all. After all, Gillen was living here in Olympias. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right. The schism is still here. The dimensional breach never opened. So...
Olympias and Riza Maxia are still divided in this dimension.
You're all making no sense to me.
that means Maxwell must still be around. Is that the spirit with the long hair?
If the other worlds are like this, then the sacred land should remain safe.
The sacred land? Wait, is that... the land of Canaan?
The scion of Kresnik, huh? Must you keep insisting on crossing dimensions in search of the key?
So, what's your story?
I am the guardian of the land of Canaan. I am the great spirit Kronos. I'll hurl you into the abyss between dimensions, like I did with the new Maxwell, who sided with the humans.
Maxwell! What are you saying? Explain yourself!
Hey!
You don't need to know, and I'll feed an answer out of you. Here. Tiger Blade! I got your back. I've had enough. Dude! Dude! Charge! Charge! Whirling assault! Power swing! What is it? Fools! What is your eyes? At your edge! I got your back. I got your back. I got your back. Zero to five. Chain strike. Hammer. Power swing. Center assault. Hungry hunter. Bonds of Ouroboros. Chain strike! Extension! Center spell! Power swing! Hungry hunter! No fear! Fools! I got your back. Center assault! Bonds of Ouroboros. Chain strike! I got your back. Center assault! Dude! Charge!
Hey,
Hang in there, kid.
Yeah.
You've gotten stronger.
Man, I feel...
I'm getting...
Yes, that...
Everyone all right?
You have sold me.
He doesn't even have a scratch.
none at all.
Julius?
The Seeker.
The watch. Give it to me.
Time to ditch this party.
Don't forget Rosa!
Seems luck was on your side.
Wait, this is Riza Maxia.
Guess the breach must have opened again.
Where are the others?
Don't worry about Elle. Alvin was with her. I'm sure they landed somewhere around here.
Yeah, you're right.
Our buddy Alvin can be dependable when he wants to be.
Don't be so harsh, Tipo.
I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, I'm not worried. There's a village called Nia Kara at the bottom of this hill. Maybe we'll find out something about the others there. I'm getting strong.
Yes, I've gotta get strong. This looks exactly the same as our Riza Maxia.
Yeah, what a bummer. I was hoping they'd have, like, flying trains and stuff.
If I must,
I won't lose. Crushing ball.
sure packs a punch.
Hey, my staff is just as cool.
Uh-oh. Great. Now she's all fired up.
Her staff is a Bodor.
They don't look normal. Ugh, what a pain. Chromatus, any time now. Wait, you can't transform? Lousy time to get stage fright.
Hey, snap out of it! Ha! This place is very sacred to us, you know. Outsiders aren't welcome.
Wait!
That was the version of Mila from this dimension, right? Let's push on to Neokara.
Yeah, okay.
But we've got a problem! Isn't Luger our ticket home to the Prime Dimension? If he can't transform anymore, then we're stuck.
It can't be.
We have to find them, you guys. They're probably all lonely and scared. Luger! Hey, you big dummy, don't make me worry like that.
Looks like everybody's okay.
DODA here. After analyzing the coordinate deviation of the fractured dimension, we've determined there's a high probability it contains a waymarker. If a waymarker is found, its retrieval will become your top priority.
We risked it all, but it seems things worked out.
What's a waymarker?
They're clues to Kanan's location, all hidden in deeply fractured dimensions. They're always fused with catalysts.
Leave the rest to me. I'm taking that pocket watch.
Not until you tell us what's going on, Julius.
Origin's trial. Don't worry. You can still turn back.
This is my daddy's watch.
Hand it over.
I told you it's my daddy's.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Luger's watch and daddy's watch got mashed into a single one.
Is she the one?
Would you mind taking your family drama elsewhere? You humans are giving me a headache.
It's Mila!
Wait, do I know you? I'd remember such a motley crew. You hungry, fat cat? I'll bet you're always hungry. Come on.
Rolo, wait up!
We should follow them, Luger. She might be the catalyst.
After you, big bro.
I don't need a minder.
Yeah, well, you're getting one all the same. You just tried to attack Al for crying out loud. So now you have the honor of my constant supervision.
I feel so trusted.
How come you're so late?
Hey, it's not our fault you're a speed demon, kiddo.
Don't run off by yourself.
But I wasn't by myself, silly. Rolo was with me.
Fancy-looking feast you have there, Rolo.
Mila made it for us. It's super tasty. Right? Mila's really into cooking, but she says no one in the village will eat her food. I wonder how come.
What do you people think you're doing in my home?
Hey! The soup wasn't gross at all. Thank you.
Well, you must be eating some pretty terrible stuff if you thought my cooking was good.
I eat great stuff. My daddy makes all my food for me, and he's a super-duper good cook. He'll spend hours and hours making his special soup. He's the best cook ever. Yeah.
If it's that good, maybe I'll ask him for the recipe.
I can ask him for you. You know, 'cause you fed me and all.
I'd like that. Oh, welcome back.
Ew. You've been concocting that putrid human food again, haven't you?
I'm sorry, Muse. These people were hungry. I couldn't just...
You know full well how much that smell bothers me.
What's going on with her eyes?
Forgive me, Muse.
What are you doing?
What in the world?
What's wrong?
Muse, what was that?
Quit your stammering! Anyway, it's time for me to be going.
Yes, Muse.
Mila.
You're done here, aren't you? You'd best leave before we return.
Was that the catalyst reacting to Luger, perhaps?
You mean to tell me Muse is the catalyst?
Yes, for a certainty.
If we kill Muse, this world will disappear.
I wonder where those two were going.
I bet the villagers would know.
Let's split up and ask them.
Please take care of Jude. I don't want him involved in this.
I understand. He is in good hands. Jude, Elise, why don't you join me?
Mila's cooking was pretty good, huh? I wonder why Mila and her sister don't get along. Aren't siblings supposed to be close?
You catch that? Sounds like Big Sis is up to something she ain't telling Little Sis about.
So I guess Muse's headed to the Hollow Mount?
Sounds like it. Good for us.
thought I told you to leave.
Oh shoot! I forgot to tell the paper I was going undercover.
Mila!
What are you doing?
She's holding a Spyrex. It's our mission to destroy Spyrex technology, along with anybody who uses it.
We've really riled her up. So now what?
We'll have to use force.
Have you forgotten what she's capable of? It's a different Mila, but still.
Can you even fight her at all? She's your friend, isn't she?
Well, Please, don't do this! I can't fight Mila.
I gotta sit this one out, Luger. I can't do it either. Hey, listen to me. There's something wrong with your sister. You know that, don't you?
With Muse? That's preposterous.
So she was always such a witch?
Don't you dare insult my sister! After all, it's my fault she ended up this way.
You're wrong. The divergence catalyst is to blame.
The catalyst?
You saw it too, right? That thing glowing in her body? There's no way you could have missed it.
That light!
That's a divergence catalyst. It possesses people and warps reality.
It's a bad thing, and we have to get rid of it.
An object that warps reality. It's just like a Spyrex.
The two of you used to be inseparable, weren't you? Is she really the type of person who would smack her own sister like that?
Never! Muse was always so kind. She lost her sight, trying to protect me. The sister I remember was a different person.
Good thing Luger here has the power to smoke out catalysts and destroy them.
Is that the power of the spirits? If this catalyst is destroyed, will Muse go back to normal?
Trust us or not, it's your call.
I feel like such a dick with these answers.
Maybe once she's better, Muse will finally compliment me on my cooking. All right. I'll help you until the catalyst is destroyed. My sister relies on sound and smell to get around. Eliminate those, and she's dead in the water.
You sure about this?
Come, she should be at the top of the Nia Kara Holomont.
Can you do this?
Stop giving the kids so much grief, Julius. Sometimes, you need to get your hands dirty.
Don't I know it? That's what worries me.
We're finally seeing the art in these linked art. Not too shabby.
It sure is great to be—
The path here is steep, so be careful. Especially you two.
Okay, be careful, Rolo. Mila's sister is horrible. She's scary, and she's so mean to Mila.
Well, the Prime Dimension Muse is a bit different from the one here.
I can't believe Fractured Muse is somehow even worse than Prime Muse.
Fractured? Prime?
Enough already! What do any of you know about my sister?
Oh, I didn't... I'm sorry.
In this dimension, it's Mila who seems to be dependent on Muse.
How can you like her after what she said about your cooking? If I said something like that, my daddy would get really angry, and I bet he wouldn't like me anymore. So I'd never say something like that.
It's more complicated than that.
Even though you're siblings?
It's complicated because we're siblings.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's complicated because we're siblings. Is that how I sound?
I almost went too far and jumped off.
You're no match for me.
Yes.
Hey! You better not underestimate me.
We're almost to the summit!
Muse.
Over there.
Please, I've carried out my mission beyond your expectations. May I finally return to the spirit realm now?
Every night, my sister mutters things like this to herself.
Is she talking to your daddy?
I don't know. She refuses to tell me. Listen, I'll distract her, but it won't work for long. Hey!
What did I say about wandering beyond the shrine?
But I was worried about you. What are you doing here, Muse?
None of your business.
Why would you say that to me? You used to tell me everything!
I have nothing more to say to you, Mila. Now go home!
Tell me why. Tell me the reason you've been acting like this! What? Luger, now!
Mila, you made your sister very angry!
What they told me was true! You monster!
How dare you call me that human?
Mila!
Ow!
Look out! Damn it!
No! Muse! Nowhere to run! Nowhere to run! Get up!
Mila!
I'll tear you apart!
Mila!
Remember how to do. Do I even have my I think I have to do these walls first.
Good!
Don't you back out on me.
Mila!
No way to run! Here we go!
Hey, come on, really?
Zero Divine! Already in the
No way to run! You owe me!
Mila?
I'll be fine.
You got this is
Man.
Hey! You better... Stay down! You're hurt!
I don't need your pity, you putrid, pathetic, pitiful human! Just die! Die! Die!
Music.
We're back.
So, the fractured dimension is kaput?
Is that the way marker to Canaan?
Yeah.
What just happened?
What the hell's that Mila doing in our dimension?
I knew it.
What happened to Muse? Someone tell me what's going on already!
I destroyed your world.
Huh? Then where are we right now?
Our world. It's different from yours.
Quit talking nonsense! What about my sister? She's back to normal now, isn't she?
I'm afraid the Muse you knew is gone.
Along with the rest of your world.
Well, I do know one thing. You lied to me, damn it!
Quit it! Luger was just doing his job!
His job? What sort of job involves destroying an entire world?
Well, his.
Don't. It's a Spyrex.
Luger, are you okay? I guess you destroyed the catalyst, right?
So you all made it back, too?
Yeah, we're fine. Elise and Rowan are with me.
Mission accomplished, guys. Let's regroup.
Yeah.
Come on.
What? What just happened?
Mila?
Oh, we ain't been there in this world.
Should have gone a little easier.
Thank goodness!
We took returning to the Prime Dimension as a sign of your victory.
How in the world? Unbelievable.
Don't be too hard on Luger. He had to take out Muse. That's all there was to it.
What's the meaning of this?
Just admit it, Luger. You don't have the stomach for this job.
Very interesting. So that's how you made your new friend there. What a fascinating tale.
They were waiting for us.
Mr. Riddell, what are you doing here?
An odd question for your new Department of Dimensional Affairs Director. Well done, former Director Kresnik. Recovering the Waymarker must have been quite an ordeal.
No more so than speaking with you.
Lady Mila. Don't get yourself all worked up. She's not your Mila, you know.
Damn it, she's
Watch
still
your
Mila.
mouth!
I know that's not really her.
Welcome to the real world, kid. Ah, Julius. You remember what it's like to crush the dreams of the young and foolish, don't you? Drop it. For example, the time you rigged poor Luger's entrance exam so that he couldn't possibly pass.
That's not...
Heed me, Luger. As director, I have new orders for you. Defeat Julius, recover the Waymarker, and give it to me.
Please, you have to trust me. Wait, hold on!
No way! This is their fight.
So be it.
Oh wow. I did not think there was an alternate fight to this.
Why can't you just believe me? Are you okay with this?
Isn't he your brother? I guess there's no choice.
Try using weapons!
Prepare yourself.
Power swing! Strike!
Why is this happening?
Hammer!
Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring.
Hungry hunter! Disintegrate! Whirling assault! Disintegrate! Release! Whirling assault! Stealing fang!
Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring. Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring.
Tiger blade!
Hope you don't mind.
Charge! Elise!
Don't worry.
Rolling thunder!
Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring.
Stone Blitz! Bubble Blitz! Stone Blitz!
Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring.
Stone Blitz! Rolling Blitz! Elise! Demon Fang!
Hope you don't mind. Hey, why did this happen?
What's done is done. No sense in regret.
They're gonna change, like, the story?
Well done, Agent Kresnik.
You okay?
You're much weaker than I remember. Could it truly have gotten worse?
Shut up.
To think you were once the top dog. I never wanted to see you come to this. Alas, here we are. You can spare Luger your brotherly concern. Spirius takes good care of its loyal employees.
Bastard!
Hey, Glasses Guy is in trouble! Luger?
So, how does it feel, being forced to fight a sibling?
You're coming with us, Lady Mila. I insist.
So we're in Olympias? In a different dimension? You have got to be kidding me.
Mr. Bakor has been expecting you.
Hey! Say, have you heard anything from Julius?
Nova, I've told you that's classified.
I'm off the clock. Just a question between friends.
No, nothing at all.
Huh? But glasses guy.
Aren't you worried? He practically raised you, didn't he? You going to be okay?
Glasses guy is okay?
Excellent work, Luke. You've gone above and beyond the call of duty. You must be proud of your talented brother.
That's enough. Don't go praising him for this.
You got that right. Doing a good job meant destroying my world.
They told me about you. What was your name again?
Mila, the former Maxwell.
You're serious?
Pretty skeptical for a destroyer of worlds.
Not because we want to. We do it to protect the Prime Dimension. Also, we do it to reach the land of Canaan.
Canaan, the throne of the Great Spirit of the Void, Origin, guarded by Kronos.
You were serious about the Maxwell thing. I can see that now.
Just something I heard from my sister.
Then your sister is a very well-informed woman. Legend has it, Origin will grant the wish of the first human who comes before him to plead their case.
Beasley!
That was the pact made eons ago between humanity and spirits. The three primordial spirits.
The three were Maxwell, Kronos, and the Great Spirit of the Void. Origin.
The pact came to be known as Origin's Trial.
Present yourself to the Spirit of the Void, and any wish may be granted.
Anything at all?
Yes. The Void gave birth to the whole of creation. Its great spirit, Origin, rules over all of his kind. A being so powerful could surely grant anything and everything.
Why did they agree to such a pact?
To test us. To test our strength, our will, our ambition. Or so some believe. Perhaps they just find enjoyment in watching humanity struggle and suffer.
The Great Spirits wouldn't do that.
No, they bear no love for us.
She was an essential cog in my machine.
You may be right. The Scions of Kresnik have waged war amongst themselves for centuries, each one hoping to reach Canaan first. At times, father against son.
And occasionally, brother against brother.
Somebody get to the point already!
Ditto that, guys. I mean, we have the Waymarker after all. Let's just hightail it to Canaan.
Would that it were that simple, but alas, it's not.
A single Waymarker won't get you to the land of Canaan. You'll need 5 in all. This is but the first. Maxwell's Temporal Blade.
The others are the Longdow's Dust, the Seafall Phantom's Eye, the Arc Sentinel's Heart, and... the final one is still a mystery.
Unfortunately, all of these items have fallen through the proverbial cracks in the Prime Dimension.
So we find them in the fractured ones, is that it?
Precisely. If a waymarker exists in a fractured dimension, it would have to be the entity that differs the most from its original nature in this one.
In other words, the waymarkers will always be divergence catalysts. And bringing the lost waymarkers back into the prime dimension is the real mission of the agents.
Not everyone is suited for a mission of this nature. An agent must have a very specific power to carry matter from a fractured dimension into the prime one.
Here at Spirius, we have a title for those who possess that ability. They are the Keys of Kresnik.
And by they, we mean you, Luger.
Isn't that L's power?
Quiet. So why is Spirius trying to get to Canaan? What's your wish?
We will ask the Great Spirit Origin to nullify the existence of the fractured dimensions. Their numbers increase. We are no longer able to deal with them one by one.
Someone's hungry.
I can't help if my tummy's rumbly.
I'll arrange for refreshments.
Why don't you just have Luger whip us up something?
Huh? Are you suggesting that Luger's a good cook?
I guess he's okay. Mila too.
Well, someone had better feed this scrappy little thing before she passes out from hunger. Luger, I have no doubt you will reach the land of Canaan.
What makes you think I want to go?
Don't talk to your boss like that, you big meanie.
I didn't know your finances were such that you can pay off your loan already.
I'll worry about the loan. Just let him go.
Julius, you are no longer fit to serve as Luger's replacement.
Get it through your thick skull already. You don't have the luxury to say no.
I'm really hungry. Let's go to Luger's already. You should come too.
If I must.
Am I still not going away? Oh, thought I had more than one.
Are you sure you're okay with having company right now?
I'll take the special.
You don't know what it is yet.
If it's the special, it's special.
You're in a good mood, huh, El?
Of course! Now we know how to get to the land of Canaan.
By destroying other worlds?
It is what it is. Sorry.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Hey.
So what? You agree with her?
Well...
Oh, Mom, okay! Is it spicy?
Can't handle spicy food, huh, kid?
Nuh-uh, I can handle it just fine.
That face.
Anyway, let's dig
Okay.
in. This is L style.
Even to cook you depend on Spyrex.
Mila, about what you said before. The land of Canaan is where the Great Spirit Origin is, right? And he purifies our souls and subjects them to reincarnation?
Like I said, that's just what my sister told me.
It has been nearly 2 millennia, but time grows short. Origin cannot continue purifying souls much longer.
When the Spyrite Vault went haywire, it said something about soul contamination.
Error, soul contamination spreading.
Spyrite?
Jude here is a Spyrite genius.
If I can perfect Spyrite technology, we won't need Spyrix anymore.
A world without Spyrix.
Maybe our trouble with Spyrites is linked to the soul purification process. Even if it's not, if Canaan is so important that it will change the course of history, then it's somewhere I have to go. Mila!
You're coming with us, right? You and me and Jude and everybody.
I'll tag along for a while. Long enough to confirm my world's fate, and not a moment more.
Sorry, Luger. I guess they didn't like the special. Hey, a little help? What's the holdup? Don't forget, you need me. You know, the key thingy? That special power of yours is neat and all, but it needs me around, doesn't it? I'm not trying to be mean, but it's worthless without me, right?
So?
Well, the way I see it, that makes us partners. So, maybe you could come with me to Canaan.
How much longer can I bear to choose these asshole answers? Oh, it's really getting to me.
Don't be such a sore loser. You don't mind me holding it, right? We're a team now. And besides, it belongs to my daddy. Give me your pinky, okay? It's important. Daddy told me a promise isn't really a promise unless you pinky swear on it. You gotta promise me we're going to the land of Canaan together.
Okay.
You better.
Love how this has this him proof built right into it.
Luger! Good news! You're free to travel to Sapstrap Sea Haven. The payments keep rolling in, and everyone admires a man who pays his debts.
I didn't pay anything.
Right. That's one step closer to Canaan.
Whoa, Al seems unusually fired up.
There's nothing unusual about it. Maybe you've grown so old, so you've forgotten what it's like to be excited.
Maybe you're right. I need to rediscover my passion. Ahem. Congratulations! You're cleared for Sapstrap Sea Haven! Woo! Go get him! You can do it! Roar!
Okay, that's weird. When things get tough, you know I'll be there to help. After all, it's one of my duties as your partner. You know, Mila, you have really big knockers.
What? Where did you learn that? I swear, kids are such a hassle.
This is the Department of Liability Affairs. We've detected an outstanding debt on your account. I've sent an invoice. Please take care of it. Ha! What do you think? Did I sound like Vera? Dead-on impersonation, right?
I think Rowan's gotta be one of my favorite of the character stories. Probably my favorite.
Luger, do you know why Marksburg was built?
I know it's a new city, one built in the last year.
Correct. Just a year ago, this area was part of the schism between the two nations. The city's construction marked the first collaborative effort between the two. It heralded their shared future. You could say that Marksburg is the beginning of a new era of international relations.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Just some recent history.
Can I join in? I don't want to mess up the next pop quiz.
Of course you can, Elise. You're my star pupil, after all.
This takes me back to when I was a student.
All the way back to when, precisely? A few weeks ago?
Rowan is always quizzing us to make sure we don't fall behind in school. What's our next quiz question, Mr. Ilbert?
I bet it's about recent Olympia's history.
Fine, then. Here's your question. Who uttered the famous quote that begins with, "May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth"? It's a saying that has made a deep impression on me.
DODA here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is in Marksburg. Please check the coordinates.
More work, perhaps?
Can you handle this yourself?
The relationship between the nations would be the least of our concerns if we ignored the fractured dimensions.
I couldn't study anymore either.
Very well then. Luger, we will be accompanying you.
We'll show him what Rhizamaxians are made of. Hey, how'd you like it if I tugged your head?
It doesn't hurt. You're just her talking dummy.
I am not a dummy, dummy!
The first order of business is tracking down the divergence catalyst.
Let's go!
Should have took Mila with me so I can give her skills.
You're a shoo-in to win the election, Chancellor Marcia.
You got our votes!
Thank you.
Hey, I recognize her.
Chancellor Marcia of Olympias.
Hey, it's not every day you get to see a Chancellor.
She seems to be a politician in this dimension as well.
It's an honor to meet you, Chancellor. Please, I insist you accept these Olympian treats.
I am most grateful for the sentiment, but I'm afraid I can't.
Oh, I insist, Chancellor. Nothing like some good food to keep your mind sharp. Let's show those Maxians what we're made of.
Hear, hear! It's time to let them know who's really on top!
I guess I can understand their feelings.
Don't tell me you agree with them, Luger.
Olympias must be more desperate for resources than I had thought. I wonder how she will handle this.
In that case, you would honor me by enjoying such fine produce with your own family.
Are you sure?
Thank you for your support, but it is not just Olympias that must prosper. I seek widespread joy for all.
Joys begat from misfortunes afar bring the brittlest of blessings. Widespread joy is a greater joy for all. May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth, and carry those joys far afield. For the act of spreading joy is the greatest joy of all.
What?
Oh, it just came to me who said that. It was Bradbury, the famous Olympian philosopher. I'm right?
Correct. Very well done, Elise.
You don't find Bradbury to be too much of a bleeding heart?
Oh, very much so. But maintaining compassion in a harsh world may be the ultimate test of fortitude. Incidentally, the science of happiness is my favorite of Bradbury's works.
Ah, yes. The source of that quote. What's that, Sonny? How'd your fill of philosophical debate today?
What a cute kitty!
He's my dearest friend. Come, Sonny. Let's go home.
It was an honor to speak with you.
Luger, did you see that?
Apparently, Chancellor Marcia's dearest friend is the divergence catalyst in this dimension.
After that kitty!
They may be bound for a train. Let's follow them to the station.
And after he heard my paraphrasing, he followed up with the exact Bradbury quote.
Huh. How perceptive of him.
It stopped me dead in my tracks. His eyes were so wise, yet I couldn't help but notice he had an air of loneliness about him, too.
Why, Marcia, I don't recall you ever gushing this much about another human. I always knew I could never be enough for you.
Oh, rubbish. Don't talk like that. I can't rely on others. People are so selfish. That's why I'm so glad I have you.
Nevertheless.
Anyhow, I have to go. Your outline is just perfect for my next speech. As always, I can't thank you enough for your counsel.
Thank you, and good luck.
The car seems to be empty.
It's Chancellor Marcia's cat.
So this is the divergence catalyst.
Well, let's get this over with.
I suppose we have to.
But I don't want to kill the cute kitty!
You people lost or something?
What?
No way!
You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you?
How is this possible?
Wait just a minute.
How come you can talk?
An ironic question coming from a toy, don't you think? You, of all things, should know the answer.
Be careful, everyone.
Ah, now I see. So you've come to kill me. I'm afraid that's not going to happen.
What just happened?
Watch out, everyone! It's stealing Luger's style! Now it stole my style!
Power swing! Power swing!
Sorry, Marcia, but this is for the best.
No more fighting, Mr. Kitty. We had to do it,
Holy
but
hell.
I still feel sad.
For the act of spreading joy is the greatest joy of all, and may all your sorrows be my sorrows. Elise, truly, you are kind of heart. I feel more getting
Level up is an understatement.
I see. Yes. So you must be the human gentleman that Marcia spoke of. Please, I ask of you, when I'm gone, promise that you'll be there for her. Please do this for me.
Hey, what did that cat mean when he said Elise should know how he could talk?
Perhaps the cat experienced some sort of enhanced cognitive capacity. This sort of thing can happen during booster experiments on animals, for example.
For real?
A booster could do that?
Maybe Rolo can talk.
I'm more concerned about something else he said.
His last words?
The cat asked Rowan to look after Chancellor Marcia.
He was referring to the Marcia of the fractured dimension, of course. Still, it is quite possible the Marcia of our dimension is in a similar situation.
True. The prime dimension and fractured dimensions are usually kinda similar.
If the prime Marcia feels the same as her fracture counterpart, then her dream for the future seems quite similar to ours.
That would be great news!
Yeah.
Perhaps this knowledge will grant us the opportunity to open a dialogue with her.
You sure are dedicated, Rowan.
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just doing what anyone else would do. After all, the future of millions hangs in the balance. Until Marksburg can fulfill every facet of its purpose as a bridge between the two realms, this old fogey will still have work to do.
Mutton! Fresh mutton!
You've been cutting quite. This seems like a fine opportunity to...
I love the air here in Hamil. It's always so fresh and fruity. You're into cooking, right? You ever make anything with fruit? Sure, like peach pie? Of course. Isn't that a pretty standard dessert in Olympias? They grow fruit called poranges around these parts. I bet a porange pie would be pretty good.
Oh? That sounds like a treat.
DODA here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is near the Tatalian Abyss. We've sent you the coordinates. Please take care of it.
An agent's work is never done, is it? I'm happy to help. We can't just ignore a fractured dimension.
Let's see if I can remember this one, where this one is before I go to it.
I get that a lot.
Sounds like a good way to get into trouble. Well, I'm no do-gooder, but I'll give you a hand. More people will make it easier, I'm sure.
I can't remember where this one is. Whoops. Oh, holy crap, she has a lot of SP. Don't want to give her a cape. I don't know if that worked. Alright. I can't remember. Tatalian Abyss. That's not. No, we're not going into the different dimension from the end of the first game, are we? No, correctly. Isn't that when I get the Prime Mila? Oh, okay, yeah. I remember this one now. All I had to do was see where it took me. The one I was thinking of is probably Mila's story, not Jude's.
Let's have a look around and see if we can...
Power is strength!
Wait, that's the same thing.
Now I have...
Hey! Yes, that's what I...
I think I'll level up one more time.
then. You got...
Wait, that's not the right way.
Crushing ball! I won't lose. Layup! Charge!
Thanks again!
Oh wow, these enemies strike hard. I wasn't even paying attention.
Not as good as my mom, but take that!
Huh? Now I have...
Hey! Yes, that...
All these people.
I can't. It hurts.
I have my hands full here. We'll talk later.
The pain. It's gone.
What? What did you just do?
Dad! Dr. Mathis, we have more casualties.
So even the extermination team can't handle that beast.
We'll be next if we don't get out of here.
I'm staying. I'm a doctor. I can't turn my back on people in need.
But hanging out here is suicide. What if we said we'll take out the threat for you? You can't be serious. I am. I don't want to see any more victims.
You stay here, Jude.
What? Are you sure?
A mere monster is no match for me. We'll be back before you know it.
Okay. I'll follow when I can.
Oh wow.
Don't drag your feet now.
So there's actually an ability, or an answer to keep them here. We're going to go into this battle with one less person.
This monster is the Divergence Catalyst.
She can't take that seriously when she has a fan in her hand. remember how to do a special. I can't remember for the life of me. I've got to have a... It's been so long, I just can't remember. How...
I guess you're not too bad. You've gotten stronger. Hey, yes, that...
How do I do a mystic art?
Luger! Everyone stabilized back there. Hey, by any chance, did you have me stay back for my sake?
Yeah, I finally get to do a good choice.
It was the least I could do.
Because I haven't done this route before.
Young man. Nice healing skills. You saved a lot of lives back there. Here, take this.
Thanks.
You've got the fundamentals down, but you're still straining too hard. That should help relieve the tension. I'm sorry it's not in better shape.
Oh, no need to apologize. I appreciate it.
We never formally introduced ourselves. My name is Derek. Derek Mathis. What's your name?
My name is... Jude. Jude Mathis.
Mathis?
That was sad.
And we're back.
Is something wrong? You feeling okay?
Are you sick or something?
No, it's nothing like that. That man was my father. But it was like I'd never been born in that dimension.
You haven't seen your daddy in a while either?
It's been ages. We've both been so busy. Sometimes, when I have time to think about it, I stop and wonder how he's doing.
You can go see him whenever you like.
Ah, that's right. I should be careful what I say. Sorry, I'm rambling on. Seeing my dad got me thinking. He's a doctor. I'm a scientist. We're both trying to help people. Our jobs might be different, but we both want the same thing. Oh, that's me.
Jude?
I have to get back to Helioborg. I'd like you all to come with me, if you could. I'm sorry, I don't have time to explain. Thanks. Let's go.
Wait, can't I? Okay. Let's say I was about to make myself walk
We better
unnecessarily.
Spyrite Celsius? What? That's my device. What's going on, Balin?
Never. Never again shall you try to enslave me with your horrible contraptions.
Uh-oh. We gotta get out of here.
Get out of my way!
Celsius! I promise. We mean you no harm.
No harm? Your machine dominates my will and forces me into slavery. That's not harm?
Wait, what?
How many times must humanity repeat this? We spirits are not tools for the convenience of humankind.
Mary, I believe you owe us an explanation.
But what else was I supposed to do in this circumstance? We're at a dead end. Experiments on great spirits are the only way forward. Dr. Mathis said so himself. And, well...
Doesn't I realize she sounds
that with
just
his
like
device,
Elise?
I would be able to control it.
And so, you used it with the Celsius fossil? Without discussing your plan with anyone? What were you thinking?
I just wanted to help Jude. He has been so upset over our lack of progress. I just wanted to do something to help.
But doing something rash only makes things worse, you know? One small miscalculation could lead to disaster. It may already have, now that the Great Spirit Celsius is on the loose.
Balin, we need to terminate all of our experiments involving that device.
What?
What Celsius said really got to you, huh? About being enslaved and having her will dominated.
There must be a defect in my device. Celsius seemed like she was in agony. It filled her with rage.
I agree. The experiments need to stop.
Really? You can't be serious!
If that's what you really want, Jude, we'll abide by your decision.
I ended up making a machine that exploits spirits against their will. It was never my intention, of course, but that's hardly an excuse.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Your Olympian trains certainly are impressive. Before, I could barely tell one train apart from another.
There we go. That's the outfit I wanted.
But now I've really come to appreciate the majesty of their designs.
And that's where I'll stop for today. I guess after this.
A world with no schism. And when humans use Spyrex, spirits don't die.
That's because Mila left us a whole bunch of mana.
Of course, we still have plenty of problems.
But it's a whole lot better than being at war.
Are you sure about that? What guarantee do you have that this world will be better off than it was with the schism?
Well...
She has a point. There's no guarantee.
See? Not that I trust any guarantees coming from someone like you.
Yep, this will be where I cut it off for now. So thanks anyone who watched, and we'll continue this tomorrow.